What's happening? It's your boy T.Y., My City, My Dream. We're in the building. We're going to do something different today, man. So, hope y'all eyes is peeled and you listening. This is Wright. Got a lot of history, man. We're finna dig into it. Let these people know who you are and why we having this conversation right quick, man.
Alright. My name is Aaron Wright, a.k.a. Ace Ventura. I'm also the former chief enforcer for the Mickey Cobra Nation from Robert Taylor, the Whole. And I'm here today to try to put some common sense into what's going on out here. And it's directed to the brothers that's out there that's holding, that's calling in, or that got some type of street credibility that's my age, that helped destroy some of these streets out here. It's time to clean them up. I ain't mad at your hustle. I ain't on that. I don't care how you get out. But it's about them kids having an opportunity to be entrepreneurs in their own right. So that's why I'm stepping up to the plate, because of the authority that I have. And all you other guys, I pull y'all card. Stand with me and try to say something in the street. I ain't talking about pulling out the guns and start warring. No, start mentoring. Start telling the history. Because these kids is lost on this false hope that they got out here, this false thing of an ego. And we killing off our people. It's inner city genocide. Listen to me, I'm not here to preach to y'all because I'm the last person to try to preach, because I was one of you all. But it's time for one of us to step up and be accounted for.
Now, like this. Times have changed, you know, that's a given. But now this city is being compared to Iraq. You know what I'm talking about? The fatalities we have, and they call them Chicago Chirac. Right. You know what I'm saying? What do you see that's different between the days of old and the current times now, man?
Well, basically, it ain't no structure. You know, don't nobody know law. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, if you talk the history of whatever you represent, a lot of this stuff, foolishness that's going on, wouldn't be out here. And see, the thing is, it ain't nobody out here trying to teach.
Right.
You know?
Because the thing is, I mean, realistically, we're in Chicago. This is a political city. When I say political, you know, we all know it's, when I say politics, I mean street politics. You're under the 5 or the 6.
Right.
In some way or form, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, it's not like motherfucker gonna say eliminate gangs, because that's not gonna happen. That's never gonna happen.
No.
But I see what you're talking about when you say there's no law, there's no structure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if it was, there wouldn't be all this reckless shooting going on.
Exactly.
Babies wouldn't be getting murked.
Right.
You know, this extra shit. So, alright, with that being said, you know, with no law, no structure, somebody who wants to do something, you know what I mean? Like, what's their motivation?
To do what you talking about? Somebody that want to do something in the positive light?
Yeah.
This is what you do. You grab them. That's when the hood cover him. And when I say cover him so he won't get in the madness. Y'all out here balling, that's a given. I ain't mad at your hustle. But if you know that he got potentials, and you know he's going through a strain, what's wrong with going to shoot carnival, buy one, get one, half price, and let shorty walk to school with some decent shoes on, or give him a coat, instead of worrying about a coat drive through an organization? What about you?
I hear it.
You know, what about that? You can spend $250 on a broad that you're trying to knock on, but you can't spend $50 on 2 pairs of shoes. It ain't gotta be the Jordans. But at least let him have some type of comfortability where he not have to worry about pay less, not giving away from pay less, but all the signifying and all that. That'll be elimination out of his life he ain't got to deal with. Now you done gave this little boy confidence. But now, long as you do that, he gonna say, look, Lil John will hook me up again if I bring him my all A's. Then what about if Lil John, God forbid, he ain't in jail or whatever the case may be, but he's a little bit of a role model because he motivated him, not showing him the game was how to sell some damn cocaine, but having confidence in himself.
Now, what you trying to do here, how is it being perceived? You know, because I know people look at you and they're like, man, they know your history, they know your background. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is smiling at what you're trying to do, I'm sure. Some people, you know, so like how the hood perceive you right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of love you getting? What type of hate you getting?
Okay, I'm gonna put it out on the. When I first presented this documentary, first thing my people did was they think it's the feds. I ain't mad. I want them to investigate. The thing is, I'm not talking about the inner circles of what Mickey Cobra did or what the whole did. It's about my life, the struggles that I had to go through. That's it. So people that know me can relate. People that's going through certain struggles and trials and tribulations, they can relate. Now, when I'm doing this, it's also a positive ending by getting yourself caught up with people that's on the positive. And the people that see that you got potentials, protect you. That's the streets too. Not just the board of education and the police, no. The people that live in your household. The people that's on the street that you see little John on the corner. When you know you got a guy that got potentials, cuff him. Keep him on the straight and narrow. Even if you see him slip, knock him across the head if need be. Because if you didn't say nothing to him at all, you didn't give a fuck.
Right. Now I was looking through your folder, you know what I'm saying, and I seen you got, you know, blessing from Jeff Ford, you know what I'm saying that, you know, he basically loving what you're trying to do right now because obviously shit ain't what it was, you know what I mean?
Right, because, you know, it's like this. Regardless of how them heads had to go through their trials and tribulations. But if it's on the betterment of good and making sure young African American people grow and be able to be prosperous, hopefully can be in the Fortune 500 club, what's wrong with that? I'm not talking about the mob. You do that. I'm gonna always be chief enforcer. Even though I retired, they still gonna respect that. So, okay, but they see what level I'm going on with this. Now it's a little open up, hey, man, motivational speaker, common sense speaker, you know, trying to uplift the nation in all divisions, not just MC. Maybe one of the heads that's GD might want to say, Ace, I'm on the same thing, I'm tired of this. And if we can get a collectible of people that give ideas, what's wrong with writing up grants and being right? Don't get into this whole persuasion of this governmental shit. We ain't got nothing to do with you. Aldermen, senators, no. We holding court by making people aware they can be somebody. By law. One of the finest little sisters, bow-legged, short, thick. She walking towards me. I'm up under the building, 5323. It was a nice early morning. I'm day breaking, percolating, getting it in. She walked up to me and she said, "You sell dope?" I said, "Yeah, baby, how you doing? Here it is, you know, I'm on the flirt tip, you know, man, you know, the man code." Yeah, but she said, "I'll suck your dick if you give me 2 bags. But that ain't the killing part. She was 5 months pregnant. Hold on. I don't kill no babies. Not only that's breaking the law with the nation, but that's God's law.
Right.
God take care of his fools and children. I ain't trying to be all biblical, but in my household, I was raised that way. I mean, regardless of me being a chief enforcer. I mean, that's just rule. You know, I don't kill nobody's babies. I gave her, at the end, fast forward, I gave her $40. You go over there somewhere. I paid her to get away from me. Then, I got to a point, I got tired of fighting the police. I ate 69 bags of cocaine fighting the police, keep from going to jail. You know, I just got tired of every day I'm fighting the police. Every day, every day. I'm the chief enforcer. If they say from the higher ups, keep the police out of there, I'm gonna cause chaos. But I didn't have to cause chaos with a banger. I just knocked a few of them out, bust their teeth open. I've been shot at through them and everything. But the point I'm trying to make is, you know, out of all that, it's time to love these kids. They need love, bro. Hard.
For them people that don't know, man, what type of man was Mickey Cogwell, man?
Mickey Cogwell was a businessman. He was an educated man. He graduated from Harvard University. He was a spokesman for the ghetto, because the reason why you don't hear too much about Mickey, because Mickey didn't affiliate with drugs. He didn't do anything illegal but love his black people. He was one of the men that goes out there and muscle some of them Italians, them Greeks, Jews. They had these manufacturing companies and make sure black folks had a job and unionize. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was trying to build structure and community in certain communities. See, that's the reason why you don't hear nothing bad about him, because actually Nixon invited him to the inauguration. So for you to have a title like that in the hood, to get invited to something that's presidential, that says something. Yeah. So in that point, you know, he was a unionizer. He was getting people jobs that they thought they'd never have. And right before his death, he was trying to unionize McDonald's. And I really think that's one of the reasons why you see a lot of African American men and black owners of McDonald's. At least he set the forefront for that to happen.
He did the leg work.
He did the leg work and actually died for it. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I represent Chief Mick. He was a businessman. He didn't deal with negative, he didn't deal with drugs, none of that. I know that firsthand because I remember being a kid before he died, whooping my daddy's ass because my daddy was a junkie. I remember that to this day. He came to my mama's house lumped. You know, kids, you know, we sponges. In certain events, you'll never forget, especially if it was a little bit off the wall where it's stuck in the back of your head. But that's what Mick was on, making men, sophisticated gents. That's why any picture you see about Mick, he always had a suit and tie. He never had sweatshirts and stuff like that. Even when he was mowing his lawn, he'd have a suit on, gaiters, teaching you how to dress, how to be educated people, even though you in the hood. That's why the hole was the headquarters, because people honored him. He was comfortable. So that's why I'm doing this documentary, because me living in them projects, our mindset was different from the average people. We was stuck on top of each other. We lived on top of each other. Everybody was kin. Generations was in the buildings. So while we knew about family, regardless of the in-house stuff that we had, that's a part of growing up. That's what made you have thick skin. But we was a family. Mick gave us that motivation, regardless of the circumstances. We are family. Even there was guys down there that wasn't MC. There were GDs and vice lords. If you came from that place, it was already, it's dangerous. Yes, you get to, you come out of there in the body bag. But it was also a lot of entrepreneur people that's unsung heroes that we had. Just like Ty Blanchard. If y'all don't know Ty Blanchard is actually R. Kelly's first manager that come from the hole. You know what I'm saying? He was in the video, Bump and Grind. When they go to the drummer, that was Ty Blanchard. Somebody that we looked up to just because he was on a video. We don't give a damn about the inner circles or how he got in there. But just to have somebody that come from the hood that made it in that industry. We had people that come out there and teach us how to play guitars. You know, music kept wars down in the hole. But if you come in the hole and try to pull it, not only the hood dudes was gonna get you, Miss Johnson will come down there and bust your damn head. And she's an old granny. When we had events, they was out there because we was family regardless.
But the thing is, when you was coming up, what was your mindset? The same shit the shorty's going through now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How was your mindset when you was
growing up? I was rebellious, bro, because I was mad at my daddy. I was mad at my daddy for a long time, man. I could tell you some stories where I pulled a gun on my daddy and told him to stay the fuck away from me. I could tell you, I actually worked at Ronnie's Steakhouse, and I was playing football for DuSable High School. But this day I had tickets, and I remember taking a half day from Ronnie's. I had to do a half a day, change in the bathroom, run the 40-22, 402 to give my daddy 2 tickets for him and his girlfriend. Daddy, please come and see me play. And I was hot then. City, section, state, my name was ringing in the newspapers. Yeah, son, I'm gonna go. He even pumped me up so bad to get me warmed up. We raced a block. I beat him. You know what I'm saying? Never, you know, to beat my dad, that was an honor just to run down the street for that brief moment. All right, son, I'm on my way. So I was late getting to the bus to go play the game. First quarter, I don't see him. Second quarter, and I'm killing. Now I'm mad, but I'm taking the madness out on the team. He didn't come. That was the hurt. Then on top of that, that's when I had a daughter. Before my son, I had a little girl. She had Down syndrome, cerebral palsy. For the first 2 years of her life, I had her. She was with me. So one particular day, playing football, I couldn't get a babysitter. I know it was a practice day. So what I did is wrap my baby up, had her in her, you know, the little walkers, but I threw my shoulder pads over her because she was a preemie. She wasn't 94 pounds, 3.5 ounces. So she was real small. So you know the back cage of the shoulder pads in the front, it was an oval. So it actually gave her a dome. You know what I'm saying? I had to take her to school with me. And I remember almost getting kicked out because my baby used to cry like a cat. So little kid, why you got that cat up here? That was bothering me because I know what my baby struggles. Yeah. They didn't know. Yeah. Actually, they didn't even know it was a baby. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I had to try to keep my peace. But they said another little smart remark. I snapped this. It's my daughter. Oh, that ain't no baby. But my baby was so small, they thought it was a baby now. No, this is a baby. This is my daughter. The teacher, you don't want to have that. So this guy I talked about before, Dr. Emil Hamlin, was walking down the hallway. And I said, Doc, they finna put me out of school because I had to bring my daughter to school. He said, hold on. Why are we here in this school? To teach and help these kids. This man brings his baby to school to get the education. And you mean to tell me you ready to put him out because he got his daughter? Why y'all just couldn't take the baby, take him to the nurses area, watch him until after that class, then go to each class that he got after this one, get his homework or whatever work, and send him home. At least he have his lessons. Maybe, man, that was a blessing right there.
You learned a lot from dude, man, because how passionate he was about helping you.
Right.
Because I went the first time, and probably went the last time, because you're going to say Wisconsin demo.
Right.
The same passion he had towards you got towards your movement. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
So he was a motivating force.
Right.
You did? So it just come down to, hopefully somebody see this and you be that motivated for us.
That's all. That's the reason why I got a Facebook page called The Story of Aaron Wright. I got a...
Show me your Facebook, your Twitter, give these people your contacts, man.
Okay, I got a Facebook page called The Story of Aaron Wright. I got a YouTube page called The Story of Aaron Wright. And I also got a Twitter page called Aaron Real Talk. See, if they want to hit up with me on that, just talk to me. Then, you know, if y'all want me to meet, I'll come to y'all. What y'all want me to do? It don't matter. I'm ready to stand with you. You got a problem? I'll stand there with you. If I gotta come by myself, I don't need no police. Because 9 times out of 10, the person that you're having a problem with might need me too. So maybe I can grab both of y'all. Hold on. Real talk. And then on top of that, instead of just talking to them, implement them to somebody that can at least be a role model to them. You know, somebody they can talk to. See, if you start right there, then that movement will move because people will have common sense. In that order.
Let's get that ball rolling, man. Y'all heard the story, y'all listening. Hope them ears was open. Pay attention. If you gotta watch it again, watch it again. We need this, man. This Chirac shit, that ain't where it's at, bro.
In that order.
I'm talking about? It's your boy T.Y. Aaron Wright. Man. With that real.
All right.